We're starting today's vlog off in this basement area, and what I am doing is we're going to set both the apprentices up with their own job, give them a little containment job. What we have to do is we've got the lighting feed here. We're going to conduit along the ceiling to pick up this light here that's going on this wall. We're going to tee across down to the next light, stab down. So we're having T's, then we're going to have a stab down, stop end box, emergency bulkhead on each one of these, and then we're going to carry it along down to here for another light in this section here. Same setup, but we're going to have a 90 box, then we're going to have a stop end box. All metal saddles, so they've got a bit of tube work to do. They've got a 90 sort of around this still, so we'll see how that comes out. But I'm just going to leave them to it. I've walked them through the job. They're going to wire it, do all the containment. I'm going to go to the wholesalers and do another job. So let's see what it's like when I come back. But yeah, that's where we're starting the vlog. So let's get it done. Made it to the wholesalers. Bloody hell, couldn't have gone at a worse time. They've got some mad event going on. Double busy, traffic was a nightmare, but we got the lights, just these bulkheads, microwave, emergency, Avenger lights, and then a few box lids for the conduit. And then that's it. We're gonna head back now, go to the other job, get that sorted.
Mr. Owen.
Got the lights for you.
Yes, boy. He's got the supplies.
Can't even get down. Got the lights.
I'll take what matters.
Got the lights. Got your drink, bit of energy. Oh. How's it going?
Not too bad, mate.
Not too shabby. Look at that, got tube up.
So slow.
Lays up.
Don't call me slow. Laser through the conduit.
Oh, that's looking proper straight, lad. That's looking good.
All his banners out of the way.
Nice, I like it. Oh, but what happened to this length here?
Benny's been running in the right position, boy.
What happened? Was that your bend? What we have to go do now is basically there's a load of spike lights in the garden. They want to get rid of them because they're getting rid of the trees. So we need to make safe, disconnect them, take all them out of the ground. They're all fed via a switch, so we need to disconnect them from the switch, make sure they're safe, and then once they're safe, the gardener can then get in, take all the trees down, and then go from there. So these are all the spike lights. That's where it all first comes in from the switch. So we just need to disconnect there and then take them all out. You've got all the lights running down these trees. So they all need to be stripped out, disconnected. It's all isolated at the fuse board, so we can just start stripping them out. They're just in these little whisker boxes all Wagoed up, so we can just give that a test. We'll get the voltage tester on there, make sure they're dead, and then that's your main one coming in, the SWA, and then they seem to just go out in a bit of higher tough, so we can disconnect that and then strip them all out from there, work our way round. So what we're going to do is disconnect the leg going out. We can leave that like that. We're just going to get the Wagos, stick the Wagos back on the main feed coming in, and then not that it's ever going to come live because it's going to be disconnected at the switch, but just in case, we're going to just leave it Wagoed up in there like that, tuck that away, leave the whisker box there, and we ain't got to worry about it. Just tuck them away, get the lid on, leave it like that. So they're all disconnected. I'm just going to leave the whisker boxes where they are, leave the cable in position. All the cable is going to be dead, so once the gardener digs up all the trees and all the ground, we can strip out all the cable, take that away, and then you're just left with the main feed in. That will just stay as it is, dead. Leave it in, so then if they ever want lights in the future, we can reconnect it up and then they can have the lights. So yeah, that's job done. Can't really film too much in the house because the client's pretty important, so give them their privacy, but we're going to disconnect it from the switch, get that all done and dusted, and then that's the job done. On to the next. So before we have a bit of lunch, let's go check on the lads, see how they are doing, see how they're getting on. Lads,
Do better. Move out the way. Let me do it.
lads, how's it going?
Not too shabby, mate. Not too shabby.
Do you know what?
Better than you could do, innit?
We're looking pretty decent, to be fair. You've got your stop end box up there with the feed. 90'd over. Didn't do too bad with that still as well. Lights are getting second fixed. Conduit looks pretty straight with my laser eye anyway.
Laser master over here.
What are we doing? Just second fixing the emergency?
Don't question my laser abilities. I'm the laser king, boy. Trust me.
No, I'm really impressed, lads.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Top stuff.
Appreciate it.
Looking good. We'll get it all powered up and then we'll actually see if they've done it right. see if it works.
See if it don't blow up, mate.
But let's go out for lunch. Lunch is of course a double meal deal. We've gone for a ham and cheese sandwich and a chicken and stuffing sandwich. One meal deal just ain't enough. Gonna get them down us and then we'll crack on with the other jobs after that. The next job we have got is installing this heat miser control panel on the underfloor heating manifold. So we've got a stat that comes in through the top, a stat that comes in through the bottom, a 5-core as well that goes to the boiler. We've got all the activators to go on. I think we're just going to have 2 zones on this one, so we can just link them together. Probably put the control panel up here, maybe a bit of trunking down there, bit of MT2 or something, come up to the panel to get all the cables in, the pump, control as well. So we'll get all that mounted and then I'll check back in with you once I've mounted that and go through it. Yeah. Panel's up, just fixed it with some curly whirlies. Cables are in from the stats. We've got the 5-core to the boiler, all the activators. Just used a bit of MT2 down there just to neaten up these cables. Not really too bothered about them, they just go straight in. We just have to put these 3 together because we're going to have one stat control 3 zones, and then that one will do the whole. What else? All your activators will go into here, and then your stats above live, earth, neutral, switch line, and then your heat enabled 1 core of that to the live return, and then our live, earth, neutral. Heat miser all second fixed, all ready to go, looking lovely. I need to tidy up all this mess. It's an absolute joke. Like, why do you need so many tools to do one thing, man? Absolutely crazy. But whoever left that knee pad, you are a top G. That has saved me today. So that's going straight in the van. I'm going to tidy up all this mess and then head off out of here. Little roundup of today. We set the lads up with a Conduit job in the basement. They smashed it out of the park. Unbelievable job. Nipped to the wholesalers. It was an absolute nightmare. But we got the lights done, so then that was all done in the basement. Went to the other job, sorted out the lights, got rid of them, disconnected the feeds. They were all happy. And then we got the heat miser stuff done, got that all second fixed, sort out all the other jobs for the lads. And then that was job done. I've had a decent day. It's bloody hot. I'm sweating one out. So I'm going to call it a day, pack the tools up, have a tidy up. And then that is me done. Have a good one, people. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. Have a good one. Stay grafting.